Okay, so there's a bunch of anti-Israel bullshit going around in regards to Charlie Kirk, and I just want to do a quick video to debunk this absolute nonsense. So, this is a short that I came across where Charlie Kirk spoke to students, and during this discussion, they were talking about the time that Ted Cruz and Tucker Carlson did an interview, and Tucker Carlson asked him why he supports Israel, and Ted Cruz referred to the Bible, and he also forgot what verse it came from. And so that made Ted Cruz look a little bit silly. Um, and Charlie Kirk has the right to question AIPAC, and the other students around him agreed with him that perhaps AIPAC is lobbying more with America, is lobbying more with Israel rather than America. Something like that. That's perfectly fine. You can criticize this. But, so this is a perfectly normal video and discussion that Charlie Kirk had. But this uploader is obviously anti-Israel and supports Palestine. As you can see, he has a hashtag Palestine thing here. And you will see the comment section of this video is insane. So let's check out this short, and then I will logically, using critical thinking skills, say how this is absolutely wrong and Israel did not kill Charlie Kirk. The idea of Israel or AIPAC or Mossad wanting to put a hit on Charlie Kirk, who his entire career is one of the biggest pro-Israel voices, is like insanely idiotic. But anyway, let's have a look at this.
Ted Cruz uses the Bible to justify aid to Israel, doesn't even know the verse.
I was taught from the Bible, those who bless Israel will be blessed.
Where is that?
I can find it to you. I don't have the scripture off the tip of my... You pull out the phone and use the...
It's in Genesis, but... So you're quoting a Bible phrase, you don't have context for it, and you don't know where in the Bible...
This is stupid, by the way. Like, Ted Cruz forgot where it is. Tucker Carlson says that it's in Genesis, and then he's like, oh, well, it doesn't matter. It's like, what? Okay.
Bible it is, but
So
that's like
stupid.
your theology? I'm confused. What does that even mean?
I think Ted Cruz used Genesis 12:3. I think a lot of people see that as off-putting.
Are you Catholic?
Converting a Catholic from
Yeah, I can
Judas.
tell.
It's not necessarily the best argument to be pro-Israel. You should do it from a more moral point of view. If you know your facts, and if you have critical thinking skills. But it's still a decent point. But anyway. And this guy is Jewish, and he's converting to Catholicism. And he is criticizing AIPAC, which is perfectly fine. You can criticize AIPAC, you can criticize Israel, but don't be telling me that Israel is the one that ordered a hit on Charlie Kirk, and not some liberal, transgender-loving, fucking imbecile. Okay? We know who he is. Tyler Robinson. Okay? Now, do we have all the details? No. Does it come from Israel? No. Just wait until you see this comment section.
This is my
It's so annoying. And they're probably all Candace Owens fans.
next. Oh, from Judaism?
Yes.
Oh, wow. So you're you're ethnically Jewish,
Ethnically Jewish, yes.
and you have concerns about AIPAC.
Yes, I do.
I'm told that by some people that if I criticize AIPAC, I'm anti-Semitic.
And that's wrong. You can criticize anything. It doesn't make you anti-Semitic. I just think that's wrong. Those people are like really, really sensitive about Israel, and I think it makes the pro-Israel side look a little bit silly at times. Yeah, I think that's wrong. You can criticize AIPAC all you want, but to say they are like evil or something, that's wrong. It's the American Israel, what's it again? Fucking just um something committee where they lobby for pro-Israel sentiments and they want to have a good relationship between America and Israel. That's pretty much what it is.
I think it's ridiculous. Yeah. I feel like it's great to have a concern for your country.
Do you think that that AIPAC represents a kind of cutting in line of prioritization away from the American people?
Yes.
Would you guys say that's a fair summary?
100%.
Meaning that, like, okay, we vote, we're citizens, but a separate group gets higher priority because of whatever reasons. You look like you want to chime in.
That the entirety of the idea of a PAC is to represent a group, but the fact that we're allowing a group that doesn't even represent American interests to influence the people who are supposed to be representing us, I have a huge problem with.
Okay. That's fine. They can argue that if they want. I don't know all the details of that. And I can do research about that later, but the point of this video is to have a look at the comment section of this video. Watch. Charlie survived 10 years of debating the left, but didn't make it a year questioning the tribe. So this guy really thinks, all these people, all these idiots, think that Israel actually asked an individual or group of people in America to kill Charlie Kirk because for the last, what, couple of months, he every now and then said something that criticizes Israel for like 2 seconds when 99% of the time he supported Israel and went there and said it's his second favorite country. He loves Israel so much. This is the guy they kill and not fucking Candace Owens or all the other idiots on Twitter. Jake Shields and all them. Mossad, really? Out of all the people that criticize Israel, talk shit about Israel all day long, especially on X Twitter, out of all of them, they are gonna pick Charlie Kirk. Think critically a little bit. That's the problem. They are listening to people like Candace Owens and other people who say or even imply that Israel is the one that killed Charlie Kirk, even though we have a huge amount of evidence that it was Tyler Robinson, this idiot who couldn't take Charlie Kirk having an opinion. He disagreed with him, he hated him, so therefore he goes on the rooftop and kills him. That's who did it. There's like a lot of evidence that that guy is the one who killed him. Did he seem like he was motivated because of Charlie's pro-Israel stance? No. He was a leftist lunatic. AIPAC is a cancer in USA and growing fast. Sure, buddy. This one down here is kind of nuts. Where is it? The Synagogue of Satan took out Charlie Kirk. Now the reply to this guy is kind of even more retarded. Where is it? Charlie Kirk is the modern day evil version of Babylon. He got took out because his father is Satan himself. This guy can't even speak English properly. Who's his father? Satan Natu. Making fun of Netanyahu's name. Calling him Satan. These people just hate Israel, they hate Jews, and any opportunity they can find to blame Israel or Jews on some tragedy or pretty much anything, they take that opportunity. They don't even wait a week or two for Charlie, for him, you know, his family and friends to have the funeral and to let him rest and to give a little bit of respect to his name. They don't even wait a little bit of time to come up with these like retarded conspiracy theories. They go instantly. Within like a couple of days of seeing this. It's been a week. They can't even let the guy rest. Rest in peace in heaven. They can't. They have to come up with any excuse they can to put some kind of blame or spread hatred towards Jews, Israel, whatever. That's how I feel anyway. And it's like you play the 6 Degrees of Jew game that I heard from Gadsat, where basically you try and find a situation and you blame it on the Jews. Oh, I slipped on a banana peel. I blame the Jews. Like literally anything. I got bit by a spider, must be the Jews. Charlie Kirk got shot by a leftist lunatic retard. Oh, it probably was set up by AIPAC in Israel. Oh my god. Yeah. Man, this pisses me off. Every single Jew that I know, by the way, is mourning for Charlie Kirk. We cried when he died. And it wasn't because he was pro-Israel, it's because he was a really great person. And we all loved him. And yet, people think that Jews or Israel are the ones who killed him. Do you understand how insane that is? They can't even provide one piece of evidence. Okay, you think Israel killed Charlie Kirk? Go ahead. Show me one piece of evidence that proves that's the case. I dare anyone in the comment sections. If you're one of these idiots, give me evidence that Israel was the one who assassinated Charlie Kirk. Go ahead. I dare you. We all can give you tons of evidence that it was in fact Tyler Robinson who shot him, and he was probably involved with some other people, and that will probably come out in the next couple of weeks. But it wasn't Israel. I can guarantee it. And if it turns out that it was Israel, which is impossible, then I will be honest and say, okay, well, look at this evidence. It says it's Israel. But until I see one piece of evidence that it's Israel, you guys can go fuck yourselves. Okay, I'm done. See ya.
Quick question about anti-Semitism online. Candace Owens, and I'm a big fan of you. I was a big fan of her, but she's obviously been going down this anti-Semitic bent.
He is ethnically, he is Jewish.
Who happened to be Jewish. He was Jewish. The fact that they are Jewish.
He's a Galician Jew. A Galician Jew. Something other than human.
I do want to take what you say and extrapolate that there is a corner of the internet of people that want to point and blame the Jews for all their problems.
Those people who are still, their sense, are still in positions of power. That is what makes this unique.
Everybody, this is demonic and it's from the pit of hell, and it should not be tolerated. Period.
There's too much that I've learned about their history, about what was done to Christians.
They say, oh, it's the Jews' fault.
Everything that's being introduced by Zionists are being used to control us.
Okay, let's kind of play this out. Well, tuberculosis, that used to kill about 1 billion people. It's a group of Jewish scientists that came up with the antibiotic that cured tuberculosis. How about CPR, the MRI machine?
I mean, think about Vegas, the city that the empire of gambling was built upon. your mind kind of goes to Miriam and Sheldon Adelson. We Jews love pornography because we hate Catholics and we hate Jesus and allows us to crush the church.
You know, there's over 500 million lives that were saved over the last 50 years because of people that were Jewish scientists that were working on things.
Drugs, prostitution, sex pornography.
They'll never say thank you to the Jews, but they'll always say shame on the Jews. It's weird how that works.
They want to make you guys think that this culture is okay because then they can subjugate your culture.
If you are blaming 0.02% of the world's population for all of your problems,
they will ruin your effing life. We're coming for your job. We're coming for your finances. We're coming for that tour in Australia. You won't be able to move, Candace.
That is not going to be good for your soul. It's not good for your psychology. It's not good for your future in any way, shape, or form.
It is shocking to me how when I'm not even trying to look into Israel, they pop up in everything. What's happening here? Wake up, like what's happened in this country, because we all recognize that something's not right.
Well, it's the Jews' fault. That is sloppy and shallow thinking. And so I would just say this, that any young person that goes into this hyper online brain rot.
It was just convenient for Israel that JFK got shot. It was convenient for Israel, by the way, when the towers went down. It's all about controlling our minds. That makes Israel the master of the universe.
You are serving yourself over to your own demise. You are serving yourself into a suicide mission.
You've blindfolded the entire world to what you are. And what I think you might be is possessed by a real demon. There's no question about that. Everything that they are involved in is a cult.
And I'm not just going to go point at a small group of people and engaging in this brain rot.
like literally, because speaking about it, people are like, Candace, beef up your security. That's not fucking normal.
That will not make you happier and not make you healthier. We're joyful and productive person, but productive.